first question is, do you believe in God? And if so, what can you describe your understanding of God?
Yes, I do. I just think that it's just a higher power that keeps people. Well, I think it depends on if you believe in God or not. I do. So I think it just keeps you in line and keeps your belief structure intact.
Yes, I believe in God. I believe that God is the Alpha and Omega, the Creator. God created me and everyone else.
So, do you believe in God? And if so, describe your understanding of God.
I have a great relationship with God. I believe in Jesus Christ, and I've been a Christian now for a good 12 years.
It's all forgiving God. I believe that when we die, we'll be judged. I don't say for rights and wrongs, but I do believe He will judge the heart. I believe in the afterlife. I believe in heaven and hell. I believe that God died on the cross for our sins and rose in 3 days, and that He was more than just a prophet or Messiah.
Perfect. And then, do you believe in like an absolute truth, like there's a standard of truths, or do you think like truth itself is like relative?
I think truth itself is relative.
There's probably an overall truth. I believe, God is our higher power. Whether you believe in Him or not, He exists.
Do you think there's an afterlife?
Yes, there's something. I don't know what it is, but there's something.
I do believe He will judge the heart. I believe in the afterlife. I believe in heaven and hell.
Absolutely, of course.
Figured that'd be right.
Yeah. That's what we strive to go to.
Yeah.
To live is great, but to die is gain. When you're a believer.
And in your opinion, who is Jesus? Like a good teacher, a prophet, son of God?
Yeah, Jesus is absolutely God. He is the Son of God. He died for us. There's no denying that.
Yeah.
He is our Savior. He is our God. He is our King.
I think Jesus is an archetype that is in obviously the Catholic Christian religion, but I mean, religion's really just a construct to keep people, in line and doing the right things, because I mean, there's Buddha, there's Allah, there's Muhammad, there's every religion has like an archetype. So did Jesus exist? I mean, I think there's some evidence that He did, but you can't throw out every other religion that was developed independently of the Catholic religion or Christian religion. I think it all points to one direction, which is, be a good person and you get rewarded.
I believe that God died on the cross for our sins and rose in 3 days, and that He was more than just a prophet or Messiah.
I believe also that, Christ died for our sins. He came to the earth to save us because humanity is fallen and sinful. He's a forgiving and loving God, and because of that, He died on the cross to save our sins so that in the end He can judge us and judge us fairly.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep, you bet.
I think there's some truth to it, but when you put all that together the way that you did, it almost seems like a fictional novel than.
Okay, so we interviewed 3 people, and of the 3, 2 of them held more Christian-centered beliefs. They, both of them said that they believed that Jesus was their Lord and Savior. So, I would suppose they're Christians.
Christian. And then the third guy, we're not exactly sure what religion to say. We're thinking maybe closest to agnostic, but not exactly. He said that he does believe in God, and he didn't say in a God, so that made me think God, our God. But then upon answering the other questions, it was kind of he doesn't really believe in Christianity per se anymore. He said that he's grew up Catholic, but he had also has studied many other religions and things like that. So we're not exactly sure what belief system that would be.
Yeah. And then which statements are compatible with Christianity? Considering that 2 of them were Christians, they pretty much have the same beliefs.
Yeah.
The other one, I think he pretty much said that he believed there was a God. He didn't say that there was multiple, so
Yeah.
It would side with the monotheism.
Yeah. And also he definitely, I think he said that he believed in religion being something we're all working and being good people kind of thing. So that's not not compatible, but it isn't, you know, exactly.
He believes in like a
Christianity.
greater good.
Yeah.
Which I would say
Kind
is
of works.
similar to Christianity, maybe not, definitely not the same
Yeah.
thing, but. And then which statements are incompatible with Christianity? Aside from the two Christian perspectives, I would say that the other dude was more like he thought that there was like good and bad, and so it wasn't so specific. Like when we asked him
Yeah.
about the afterlife, he said that he thinks there's something, but
Yeah.
like he's not sure since there's like a good like,
yeah, he was
good
like,
people.
if you're good, you'll be rewarded, and then if you're not so good, you'll either get nothing or have something negative. So definitely wasn't like as specific as the other two people we interviewed who are like, yes, there's a heaven and a hell. Don't know what exactly it is, but there is a heaven and a hell.
Yeah. And then for the people who, like, in response to the gospel, when we mentioned Christianity, the first person that we interviewed with the more agnostic view believed that, like, he right off the bat was like, oh, yeah, I grew up as a Catholic. And so, like, he had experience with the Christian
Faith.
beliefs.
Yeah.
And so, like, he understood it, but he also mentioned how he thought it was
Like,
fictional. So.
Yeah. And then, you know, kind of as we said, the other two people we interviewed were Christians. And so after asking them the questions, we were like, okay, so this is our project. And, you know, we shared what we were doing, the gospel. And they, you know, like, yes, I totally believe with everything you said. You did a great job, kind of things like that. So they obviously accepted it because they already believe in it.
Yeah. And that was it.